पर्यटन को बढ़ावा देने के लिए श्री विजयपुरम में एक संवाद बैठक आयोजित की गई, जिसमें विज्ञान एवं प्रौद्योगिकी सचिव एएसपीएस रवि प्रकाश मुख्य अतिथि थे, जबकि विशेष सचिव नंदिनी महाराज सम्मानीय अतिथि थीं। कार्यक्रम में मुख्य बंदरगाह प्रशासक व विद्युत निदेशक डॉक्टर प्रशांत कुमार तथा पर्यटन एवं श्री विजयपुरम नगरपालिका के सचिव श्री अमित काले ने भी भाग लिया। उद्यमी गिरीश अरोड़ा ने उपस्थिति का स्वागत किया और टिकाऊ पर्यटन पर जोर दिया।
I would just take this opportunity to introduce our local association, the Hoteliers Association of Andaman and Nicobar and the Andaman Islands, to our friends and guests of the managing committee of HRAEI. Sir, ANI, like any other trade organization, has to promote the interest of the business community, and here it is especially the hoteliers community of these islands. The four main motto has been tourist promotion, wherein we organize trade shows, fam trips, tie up with multiple OTAs. Recently we are working with Make My Trip and to promote Andaman Nicobar as a honeymoon destination. You'll be glad to know that this year 2024, Andaman Nicobar has become the #1 domestic honeymoon destination of India. It has surpassed Kerala, and that is why we chose this special campaign. They are running these campaigns on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and through their banners on their website to take the best out of the coming honeymoon season for the tourism industry in these islands. Second is the service standards. Now it's very important that there is a benchmark set, and all the hotels which operate here, they are aware of basic services that has to be given in each category. So many of our hotels are not certified, but the service standards has to be at par with rest of India or international standards. So we ensure that hotels and their staff are given skill set training so that they can match any other hotel, and I can proudly say that all our hotel standards are equivalent or better than many of the hotels of the same category in the rest of India. Sustainability, we have deliberately chosen this topic because islands are eco-sensitive and very fragile, and there are multiple rules right from CRZ to tribal laws and multiple things which we have to deal with. So sustainability, we also try to educate the hoteliers, the staff of the hotels, and even the travelers to become a sustainable traveler. We have tried our best to get rid of all the amenities, the basic disposable amenities in the rooms. We have now encouraged hotels to go for refillable soap, shampoo dispensers in their washrooms and avoid plastic amenities as far as possible. We as a chain have 100% got rid of it. Plastic bottles, we give them glass refillable bottles. And we also encourage the hotels to provide free water recharge. So hot and cold water dispensers are available in most of the good hotels, so that the guests who carry their own bottles can fill up bottles from the lobby whenever they get in. We also do campaigns with the drivers so that they can carry the garbage bags, collect whatever waste is left in the car and hand it over back to the hotels. These are some of the initiatives I'm talking about. Advocacy, definitely this is the main goal. We have to lobby with the Government of India, Andaman and Nicobar administration and various central agencies to encourage ease of doing business and simplification of processes so that the business can run smoothly without compromising on any quality. You'll be happy to know that Andaman Nicobar Islands was the first in the country to ban single-use plastic. Just recently, I think 2 years back, the rest of India has banned, but we had banned it at least 6 to 7 years back. Followed by in 2018, the PET was banned. All mineral water bottles less than 2 liters, even Coke, Fanta, Sprite or any aerated drink which comes in PET less than 2 liters is banned in this island. We cannot import it.
अन्य गणमान्य व्यक्तियों ने अंडमान में पर्यटन की चुनौतियों के बारे में सभा को संबोधित किया।
This is an association which was established in 1961. I think it is about 64-year-old association, and this was formed by the veterans of the industry to help the hoteliers, restaurateurs, and people associated with the hospitality industry and the challenges they are facing in the day-to-day activities of running their establishments. The torch that was ignited by our visionary leaders is still glowing, and today we are here to see the challenges faced by our brothers and sisters and fellow members of the hospitality industry in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It was our dream to hold a meeting in Andaman Islands, which was not happening for quite some time. It is with the efforts of Mr. Girish Arora and his invitation, and he has hosted us here, and we are proud to be here and honored to be here. Now, about Andaman and Nicobar Islands, what we understand, the problems and the difficulties of the hoteliers here is, one is very high airfares. Today, when we came from Calcutta, we have paid an airfare of about 22,000 rupees return fare. And you will be surprised or astonished to know that there is a direct flight from Calcutta to Phuket, which is costing 17,000 rupees. For 10 to 40 rooms, normal membership fee is about 15,000 rupees. So now that the whole committee is here, and we had a managing committee meeting in the morning today, so we have taken a decision, and the committee has approved that for these 4 days when we are here in this island, this membership fee will be reduced to 50%. Those hotels or restaurants join the association, they get a 50% reduction in the membership fee.
मुझे ये अंडमान में आए हुए लगभग 2.5 साल हुए। जब मैं आया था तो यही सोच कर आया था कि बड़ा मुश्किल जगह है, परेशानी वाली जगह है, लेकिन 2.5 साल रहने के बाद आई रियली लव दिस प्लेस। और अभी 2.5 साल के बाद भी मुझे कभी ऐसा फील नहीं हुआ कि अंडमान अब ऐसी जगह है जैसी पहले कंसिडर की जाती थी या सोची जाती थी। अभी भी बहुत सारी परेशानियाँ हैं, इन्होंने बहुत सारे चैलेंज बताए। अभी बताया कि भाई फ़्लाइट रेट इतने फ्लक्चुएट होते हैं कि आपको पता ही नहीं चलता कि 20,000 से 12,000 कब हो जाएगा या 12,000 से 38,000 कब हो जाएगा। साउथ इंडिया के भी हैं, बंगालीज बहुत हैं, नॉर्थ इंडिया के बहुत हैं, सरदार भी बहुत हैं, पंजाबीज हैं। तो आपको एक फील मिलता है कि मराठी भी हैं, तेलुगु, तमिल, एवरीवन इज़ हेयर। उसके अलावा भी जब आप मैं जोग्राफिकली या फिजियोग्राफिकली अंडमान को देखता हूँ तो यू ऑलवेज फील कि भाई यहाँ पे आइलैंड है, आइलैंड वाली फीलिंग अपने आप है। लेकिन कभी कभी आपको लगता है कि यार यू आर ट्रैवलिंग इन केरला और तमिलनाडु, वो एकदम ट्रॉपिकल फॉरेस्ट, वही सब फील। कभी कभी लगता है कि यू आर इन गोवा, उसी तरह की फील बनती है। कभी कभी भाई हेरिटेज भी हमारे पास अच्छा खासा है, रॉस आइलैंड, नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस आइलैंड, नाउ द सेलुलर जेल, और भी बहुत सारे हम हेरिटेज, पुराने हेरिटेज को हम सर्च कर रहे हैं, तो एक हेरिटेज फील भी यहाँ आती है।
सम्मानीय अतिथि विशेष सचिव नंदिनी महाराज ने अपने संबोधन में द्वीपों में उपलब्ध अवसरों से पर्यटन को विकसित करने का सुझाव दिया।
So I myself, I'm primarily based in Delhi. I'm posted here. My tenure is going to be 3 years. So along with administration, I'm really enjoying the beauty of Andamans, and I would like to share some of my experiences. So Sink Island was spoken about. Now it's very close to Port Blair. It's about an hour by speedboat from here. And it's 2 islands connected by a sandbar, and that kind of topography you don't really see that often. And it's a wonderful place to go snorkeling. It's a breathtaking place to go scuba diving, and just if you sit on the beach at night and gaze up at the stars, there's nothing like it. So that's our sandbar. We also have India's only active volcano, and I mean, if you touch the ground there, you are touching something so ancient, so primordial that you will feel a new respect for Mother Earth if you go to Barren Island and if you go to Narcondam. Try diving there, try looking up at the sea snakes as they float about at the surface of the sea and the sunlight coming in. If you get a glimpse of the Narcondam Hornbill, I mean, that is a once in a lifetime, once in multiple lifetimes experience, I would say. So we have beaches, of course, we have volcanoes, we have sandbars, we have limestone caves, so we don't really need to go to Vietnam, although that's cheaper, as everyone has pointed out. We have mangrove creeks with beautiful crocodiles. I mean, you will just want to run away from them if you see them. They are so amazing. You're like, I'm just not worthy of touching this God's creature. You'll take a step back, but they are just amazing to behold. And along with that, the experiences that Andamans offers, of course, we have the nature experience that I spoke about. We also have a very, very, very high endemism. So, for example, Narcondam hornbill is only found on that one island in the entire world, nowhere else. The pigeons in Nicobar are green in color. For what reason, I don't know, but they are beautiful. And we have Andamans is one of the 3 places on earth where the giant leatherback turtle comes to lay eggs. And giant leatherback is literally giant. It's about 600 to 700 kgs and it's a meter wide for the people who haven't been here before. We have nature, we have wildlife, we have history. I mean, if you go to cellular jail, you will feel something. You will not come out without so much reverence and so much respect for the entire Freedom National movement. You cannot step inside the cellular jail and not feel the freedom struggle that all those captives had felt, all those freedom fighters had felt. The way it is also presented within the jail itself, the way it's presented, it will touch you. We have Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Island, we have Viper Island. Viper Island was the island before cellular jail where they used to keep the convicts. And we have Chatham Sawmill for history. And of course, I think Girishji spoke a lot about adventure tourism here. And I did not know you had 43 Harley Davidsons. Along with that, we have a lot of policy support also, which is very eco-friendly. So we have a bird watching policy, and within the policy itself, they will tell you कि अभी call नहीं बजानी है bird की, they will get disturbed. This is the breeding season. This is not how you approach birds. So similarly for astrotourism policy and astrotourism. So I'm from Delhi, and the skies are black. But here, a few weeks ago, I saw the comet C/2023, and I don't think I could have seen it had I been in Delhi. There's very little light pollution here, and there's completely clear skies, and anyone who doesn't take advantage of it is really missing out. So I could go on and on. I mean, there's bird watching policy, astrotourism, houseboat policy, caravans policy, and glamping. That's also something I'm looking forward to, that's going to be coming. We have mega projects coming up. A lot of investment is planned by Government of India in Andamans, and that will also require a lot of skill development of the people, very rightly pointed out by both the speakers before me. HRAEIs. I'm so glad to you that you have taken into account the fact that our youngsters need support, and our youngsters are so talented with so much potential, and they need those avenues, and everything counts, and this is really great. Thanks a lot. Thanks to the entire association who has come. Thanks to Hoteliers Association. Best of luck. And this is the time to look at Andamans. This is the time right after Kani, right after COVID, right after all these policies have come into place, right after this is in the eyesight of Government of India. Government of India is looking at it from the perspective of cellular jail as well as from the perspective of the GNI project. So we are in the limelight, and this is the time to invest in Andaman. So welcome, have a good stay.
कार्यक्रम में नगरपालिका परिषद के सचिव अमित काले ने यहाँ की प्राकृतिक सुंदरता, प्रकृति और जलवायु की प्रशंसा की।
Andaman, as we came here 1 year ago, it's wonderful. It's changed our life totally altogether. health-wise, I'll personally say it has been a God's blessing, I'll say. दिल्ली में मेरी तबीयत बहुत ख़राब हो गई थी because of the working environment and traveling, pollution, everything. But coming to Andaman, I got to focus on my health. There's so much nature here, and you actually connect to the nature on a personal level. And drastically, my health improved within a year. So that is one magic that Andaman did to me, and I'm always thankful for that. It's blue beaches, forests, and everything. It's wonderful here. But जो potential है इस islands का, that has not been realized, मतलब to its fullest. As we can see, Southeast Asia इतना ज़्यादा developed है आज के time पे, and then these islands, when we see in comparison to Maldives and all, there is so much potential. Billions of dollars of economy can be generated from here. And we are definitely as a part of this administration working towards it. हमारे CS सर के साथ भी वीकली मीटिंग्स होती है, रिव्यूज़ होते हैं, एंड looking at those policies, decisions that are being made in the meetings, I can definitely say in next 5 to 10 years, not like in a year or so immediately, but in next 5 to 10 years, Andaman is going to be one of the leading places as a tourist destination in this Southeast Asia, as well as in competition with Maldives. So, and I take pride in saying that I'll be a part of this administration now and in future as well. So I'll be here maybe in future also. First, as highlighted, we have a lot of challenges in terms of air connectivity. बहुत सारे high fares हैं. Then we have a lot of connectivity issues here itself, like ships regular नहीं होती है, या फिर बहुत जगह पे जा नहीं पाते हैं. Sanitation and cleanliness in the city. And in my tenure, I have focused on this particular sector because it is one of the most important thing that people see once they land in the city. So it has improved quite a lot, but I would like to assure, because there are a few projects that we are going to take up as a council. One is with respect to sewage treatment. पूरे शहर का जितना भी sewage water होता है, that will not go in the ocean in future directly. It will be treated, and then the fresh clean water would be entering the ocean. So that is one thing. Second, there is solid waste management का हमने एक proposal बनाया है. That will be soon the project would be taken up, and all our solid and wet waste would be treated in a much more efficient manner, and it will be none of the waste would be going to landfill. So that is one thing that will improve our cleanliness ranking in all of India, and it will improve the quality of living here, and definitely that will promote the tourism also in a way. आपने property tax के बारे में बताया, so I have worked on it in terms of digitization, कि इसको कैसे हम और digitize कर सकते हैं, या एक proper अभी मैंने survey start किया है, so that it is much more easier for even the private sector to pay. The hotels and restaurants, they can pay the taxes in a much more easier way. There will be QR codes attached to each and every hotels and restaurants, जो वहाँ पे ही scan करके आप immediately pay कर सकते हैं. You will get your dues right there. It will be reflected, and online you can pay. So there will be complete transparency. There won't be involvement of anyone in the middle, and I assure that will be implemented soon. एक और चीज़ है, हम वी वुड बी शिफ्टिंग आवर लैंडफिल इन फ्यूचर. जो ब्रुक्शाबाद की लैंडफिल है, दैट विल बी शिफ्टेड आउटसाइड द सिटी, एंड देयर विल बी अ PPP प्रपोजल कमिंग अप देयर इन फ्यूचर, बिकॉज इट्स एन अल्टीमेट व्हाट I think is the ultimate one-day destination that can be developed, because the view from that Brukshabad area towards the ocean is amazing, and people in Port Blair, they do not have anything else other than Ross Island or I guess Cellular Jail to do. So that is what was in my mind, that we can promote one-day destination at that location. It's a big area. I, as Special Secretary PWD, we have been working a lot on improving road and water sector. बहुत सारा improvement हुआ है आज के टाइम पे, and by next year or so we would be eliminating the water crisis in the city. We have projects like Rutland Water Project that will be completing in a year, and जो पानी का प्रॉब्लम होता है, होटल्स वालों को भी होता है डेफिनेटली, दे हैव टू कॉल फॉर टैंकर्स एंड ऑल, सो दैट विल बी कम्प्लीटली एलिमिनेटेड. देन वी हैव सीमेंट कॉन्क्रीट रोड्स, सीसी रोड्स वुड बी कमिंग अप, क्योंकि बहुत बेसिक चीज़ है. लाइक वंस आई विजिटेड हैवलॉक में, काला पत्थर बीच आप क्रॉस करोगे आगे तो वहाँ पे भी बहुत सारे रिजॉर्ट्स आज के टाइम पे खुल रहे हैं. बट देन द ओनर टोल्ड मी यहाँ पे रास्ता ही नहीं है, लोग नहीं आ पाते. आई इमीडिएटली गॉट इट कम्प्लीटेड लास्ट ईयर एंड थैंकफुली उनका बिजनेस भी बढ़िया से चला. सो दीज आर वेरी स्मॉल थिंग्स एंड वी एज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑलवेज देयर टू सपोर्ट यू पीपल. इन शिपिंग सेक्टर बहुत सारे बड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स हो रहे हैं, लाइक जेटी रीडेवलपमेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स आर देयर. देन टर्मिनल का जो हैवलॉक और नील का है, सून in a year or so that is also going to complete and that will facilitate smooth travel of people. There is another proposal in the administration for casinos on this ships, so hopefully in future if things improve we'll definitely have that also here, and that will improve the private sector participation. In tourism, we have the 4 Islands project, Ross Smith, Avis, and 11 Islands projects bhi hai. So through PPP, I would request our association to give it as much publicity as possible so that there is more and more private sector participation in Andamans. And I hope through this, like small improvements, basic infrastructure, connectivity, all these things, if they improve, we can definitely contribute in assisting the Hotel and Restaurant Association in improving our tourism potential in future.
इस दौरान मुख्य अतिथि सचिव ASPS रवि प्रकाश ने अंडमान की सुंदरता के बारे में अपने विचार व्यक्त किए.
To these beautiful islands. In fact, when I came here 2 years back, like Prashant said, we have no idea what we are going to see it. In fact, I was working in Puducherry earlier, so I was exposed to only mainland geography. After coming here only, what is actually an archipelago and what is an island geography looks like. In fact, many of you will also experience it. I have seen the real beautiful various shades of green. These many shades are there, I realized only here, in fact. In the same manner, various shades of blue. These many shades are there really, colors are there. Never I have seen these kind of colors, in fact. In fact, my eyes got a new life here. So this is what I say. In fact, there is, after living 2.5 years in this place, it is such an intoxicating place. In fact, I dread the day when I'm going to leave this place. In fact, the day will be the saddest day for me because God has given me such a beauty around me. In fact, I will all miss that. So you have come here for 4 days. Like Nandini said, definitely 4 days is actually not at all sufficient. Even 40 days is, like she said, 4 years is also not sufficient. In fact, I would actually request all of you to take these 4 days just like a small reconnaissance, and later you plan longer trips and also sit with us, with the administration. Whatever manner the point, the challenges that were expressed, we are willing to support you. In fact, I say that in this forum, I have no hesitation. Administration is not different from all of you. We are all together. Our interest is the development of Andamans. In fact, Mr. Girish is a real leading light of this spirit, of this ambition. I really appreciate him. I really appreciate his enthusiasm. We need more number of such people, more number of all of you to show more interest towards Andamans. That is one point. In fact, about the development, what are the projects and what are the things. My colleagues have not left anything for me to speak. I don't want to repeat it. But one thing I can say that in the coming years, in fact, every year, if you make actually same day you visit Andamans, same day, there will be every year lot of development will be taking place. It will be looking totally different because so much investment is going to come in Ross Island that Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, thousands of crores projects are coming. In fact, there are actually many other 4 island projects, so many things. In fact, I am confused about to tell about all of them. So many things, but something will definitely will materialize, and actually it is going to actually help all you people to come with lot of investment in support of that. In fact, definitely it will help you. The second thing actually I would like to say that apart from this actually business, I advise all of you to visit actually Nicobar once. Take time, and we will help you to get all those permits and other things. In fact, there are actually remotest islands. In fact, I would say that when I have visited some of the islands of the Nicobar, I felt God has actually taken special care in making each one of these islands. Like God has taken special care to make Himalayas people say. Same care, because the sand actually here in all these places, if you see, you will see in Havelock, it is silver sand. Nowhere else it is there. In mainland, I don't think any island is there which is near by the shore in the particularly eastern part. Nothing is there. And if you see these islands, they are all actually silver sands, each and every island. So that color itself is actually it makes you a feeling, gives you a feeling that you are not on earth, you are in heaven. Really, I am not exaggerating. So I think I am trying to compete with Nandini in speaking poetry. In fact, I would like to end only with one thing. Actually, I don't know whether Tagore has ever visited Andamans. Had he visited, he would have written definitely many more Gitanjalis. So with that, actually, I welcome you. We are ready to support you in whatever manner. In fact, let us start this journey. Thank you very much.